Hello. Hi there. I was trying something new. I don't know if that worked. Welcome to Makeup Monday. It's Makeup Monday. We're live on twitch.tv/callingupjustice, and we are live on YouTube. Claudia, Alick, Calling Up Justice. So you can check us out at either of those places. It's Makeup Monday, so I'm gonna put on some makeup. I finished South of Midnight. I had a really big Saturday. I had a pretty big Sunday too, but I had a really, really big Saturday where I did the digital production for Karamatsu Revisited that Calling Up Justice co-produced with SCOTUS Theater, and it was a very long day, is what I will say. It's hard, easy is always very complicated, because just because something's easy doesn't mean it's not work. Even easy work is work. And this wasn't easy. It was very heavy subject matter, and but I feel it was nice because I felt competent in my skills, which was exciting, because like I don't think I made any sound like flub ups or anything, which is a little surprising for me, I guess. There's always something, but it all went. Oh, actually, no, there was a little bit of a sound fluff at the very beginning. I couldn't get the gavel. There's supposed to be a gavel sound. I couldn't get it to work, and then I got it to work, and everything was fine. So I missed I think maybe one gavel cue. But after that, it was fine. I don't even know what happened. I got it to start working again, but I don't know what had happened to begin with, which is not necessarily the way that you want small failures to go. You want to learn from them, but it's not bad. So I wash my face with my oil cleanser. I find that oil cleanser works really well. I use a micellar water, and then the oil cleanser after that, because my skin is dry. And then a light but effective moisturizer because of my dry skin. And then I got this primer. It's called a Radiant Face Primer. And if you can see how my skin sort of glows as I turn it in the light, that's what this Radiant primer is. Sort of just makes my skin glow, have this inner glow. It does not glow bright in person. This is just heavy lights on my face. It just makes my face look just bright. This is all affectation of health, so it gives the appearance of a very healthy, youthful look. I think that it's not always so much that somebody wants to look younger. It's that they want to look healthy. And they just equate youth with health, and that's not always true. Under no circumstances do I want to look younger. It's been hard enough to look I still don't look my age. It's been hard enough. And do you think that at the age of 45 years old, I want people to think I'm in my 20s? No. Could you the disrespect is already so big that the last thing I need is this slightly hard won assumption that I do maybe know a little bit of what I'm talking about because I'm older. I mean, people still don't necessarily think I know what I'm talking about. Or some people think they know what I'm talking about, but they don't. So I'm doing some weird stuff with my makeup today. Not weird stuff, just something that I don't usually do. So, and I'm gonna use the glitter kit again, the glitter lip kit. I have a calling of justice meeting at 1 o'clock, so I'm gonna have to like hard out of here. Fortunately, I don't actually have to go anywhere. I just have to click a button and then I will be in that meeting. So we don't have to worry about that. So I'm going with like a darker look today than I usually go for. But yeah, and then okay, so I did the Karamatsu Revisited on Saturday, and so I started at my normal starting work time, which was about 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, and then I was done and finished at about 7:45 p.m. Even with getting up, not as often as I should have, but even with getting up, my rear hurt from sitting so much in my chair. I did take a bunch of breaks though, because I was not working that entire time. There were hour or more stretches where I was laying in my bed just looking at my screens because my studio is in my bedroom. So I just like laid back behind the look, you can see my pizza blanket if I move my hand up a certain way. Here's the pizza blanket. Because that's my bed back there. It's my favorite, absolute favorite bed. Okay, now I need to get this up. Might need to put more on, but so then Sunday, I don't generally, I have a lot of like weird, no, it's not weird, stop saying weird, I'm talking to myself. I have some trauma associated with the holiday of Easter, and I don't always participate, but I did this year. I went to my housemate's boyfriend's, he was having, so this is what I thought was going to happen. I thought that his family was in town and that there was going to be some, like, you know, sit down and have dinner type of thing. No, it was like a huge party, and like with games and like tons of food. I made a really beautiful asparagus and cheese tart that went over quite well. It was really good. But it was a really nice, fun party, and I stayed for, I don't know, like, I stayed for like a good 4-ish hours, which, you know, generally speaking, hold on, I have to move something. So generally speaking, I don't really like being around people I don't know for a bunch of hours, but there were a lot of people that I did know. And the people that I did not know were really, really nice. I had a really nice conversation with my friend's boyfriend's mom, and I won one of those, you guess how many candies are in the jar? And I looked at a bunch of the guesses that were on there. And I looked at the jar, and I was like, I don't know. I can't count. That's not how my brain works. So, I looked at some of the numbers, saw one that was in the 160s, and that felt too high. I wanted over 100, so I had a 1. And then I saw one that said 143, and I said, that's not enough. And I thought 147, and I thought, that's too many. So I chose my age, 45, and I did 145, and there were 146 pieces of candy in there. And I won this cute little wallet. It's got a little coin purse. I wish it had like little moths flying out of it because it's completely empty. But I really like it. Oop. There we go. I really like it. It was really pretty. And I don't never win. I rarely win. And I've never won something where it was guess the number. That is not really my kind of thing. Okay, I am looking for... Oop. It's fine. So, but I got to like hang out for a little while, see people, eat a bunch of food, celebrate 2 holidays, because, you know, yesterday was 420. And then the party went from like 2 p.m. until like 9 p.m. and I left at like just about 5 because no, 6. It was about 6 when I got home because I was done. But it was really nice. I had a good time. I have no regrets. I'm glad I left the house. For the most part, I'm glad I left the house. So that was my yesterday. And then my today, I have so many dishes to do. Because I dirtied up a bunch of dishes making an asparagus tart. And then as soon as I was done cooking the tart, I left and went somewhere else. Away from my dirty kitchen, and I did not clean up after myself step by step like you're supposed to, because I'm never gonna do that. I mean, sometimes I'm gonna do that, but usually not. So I have to do dishes when I'm all done here after the meeting. Then dishes. But one of the things that I did on Saturday after I finished the stream and everything, I got some food, and then I was like, well, I'm bored. I wasn't ready to go to bed yet, so I decided to play the last chapter of South of Midnight. Because I really wanted to know what was going to happen at the end of it, because it's kind of scary and suspenseful. So I found out what happens at the end. And the ending is not... I thought it was going to be sad or something, and it wasn't, and that's awesome. And that makes me really happy. I really didn't want to have to deal with, like, oh, that was a fun game, except for all of the black trauma. Which is oftentimes what these games are like. 'Cause it is very difficult to tell when you're telling a story about a person of color. Part of our story is trauma. Just because of our identities and the locations of where we live in the country and, you know, this and that and whatever. So, like, a lot of it is trauma. And I think that that's why some people have a lot of trouble telling good, authentic stories. Because they think that, like, if there's a bunch of sad shit in it, then it can't be happy. And this game is not like that at all, and that makes me happy. So I'm looking for everything. And I fully recommend it. All the way. Okay. And I want to show you this really cool thing that I got a long time ago on the internet. So, what it is... So this is one end. I don't really usually use it very much. And then the other end, if you can see, it's just like, it's like a stamp. Excuse me. That you just boop on the side. But I am gonna try and use this. So you don't always have to go in that way. Sometimes you can just go on the side like that. We'll take the stamp, and there's two of them. So this is this one goes on this side. See? Boom. Now let's grab the other one. And boom. Wing. And honestly, so much better than anything that I could do. that's the eyes. The eyes are done. The eyes have it. We'll mascara and stuff in a minute. Not really gonna blush at all. Unless after I'm done, I look at it and go, yeah, I think I need some blush. I'm not gonna do that, so. Next. Sorry, I had to sharpen it because we're gonna do our lips now. Okay. Checking the time. 1:26. 12:26. No, this isn't peelable stuff. I did have that. It's very pricey. This is just Fenty lip. It's like a. I have one that's red as well. Okay. And I'm just making sure it's all dry. don't want a lot coming off of. So that's pretty good. And now, okay, I'm gonna move some things. We're gonna be smart and intelligent. Always put down some sort of barrier when you're working with glitter, because it'll go everywhere, y'all. It'll go everywhere. Okay. They sell it everywhere, Claudia. Okay. I think I need a better camera, but that's the bottom. I need a better camera so y'all can like really see this. Okay. Messed that one up. Okay. Then we let it set for a little bit. I'm gonna turn down this light. I'm trying to see if try to figure out a way to get y'all to be able to see this glitter in person. Not in person, you know what I mean, but like to see what it looks like here. Because I think that like it looks perfect in person. It just doesn't carry as much, but I still think it probably looks pretty. But that's my look. Hold on. I'm like, did I actually? Oh, I have to do my lashes first. Okay. And then I take this little bit of fabric, not fabric, napkin that is meant to contain the bulk of the glitter. So now the glitter is set, and I want to show you one more thing. So if you're like, ooh, wow, Maya, that's a lot of glitter on your face, I'd be like, oh, let me just, oh, it doesn't come off. It doesn't come off. It doesn't come off. So it takes a little bit of work to get it off, but it's fun. So I also, once I do this to my face, I can no longer look at myself in the mirror because it's super distracting to see oneself in like glittery lip. But I think it's like a really fun, it's a fun look. I'm proud, I'm happy. Let me check something. No. So this eye, look, this is as close as I have ever successfully gotten to a really good smoky eye. And I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. I did the thing. I didn't do any under eye smudgy, which you can do like to like really do the whole thing, but that's, I did the glitter lip. I did this, it's sort of like a, it's red with a lot of sparkly extra colors in it. Or something or other. One of these days I should like figure out how to get my iPhone, because I bet my iPhone camera is better than my Logi camera that I got from that one store with the people that wear blue shirts. There we go. So, you see? And it doesn't come off. Like, I got just a tiny bit on my finger. But it just stays. It's fine. So, if you're looking for a long-lasting lip color, I guess you can always slap some glitter on there, and there you go. And honestly, yeah, it is super distracting to look at your own reflection, but it's good. Now, let's just take a quick see. We have about 20 minutes. So, this is what we're gonna do. Hopefully the game's on and playing. Yep. And a little video game. Yes. What's really fun is just how very permanent it is. It takes an awful lot to get off of your your lips. You gotta kind of scrub it off a little bit because you are essentially gluing glitter to your mouth. So you can replay. So there was one thing there's like where I didn't get all the things. But now we have to see what's gonna happen to Bunny. And I want you to see it. By the way, her mom's fine. We saved her mom. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Isn't she? I love it. She's so gorgeous. And yeah, so now she's out of the dreamland. And she's in the Flood family.
Hazel!
Mama! I thought you were gone.
Oh, shh. You ran. You ran and ran until you found me. Oh, my brave, brave girl.
I didn't mean what I said when we argued. I'm sorry.
We have loads to talk about. Come on, we can go home. Or to Jolene's.
Their house is
I'll go find
in
us
pieces.
a ride.
They can't go home.
I'll meet you later. I have one more thing
Maybe I
to
should
do.
try and do her
What are you
makeup.
up to?
I have to go to the Flood Mansion.
Have you lost your mind?
I know you can't understand,
She
but I
just
need
beat
you to trust
Cara
me one more
Moosh.
time.
I can't let you go back into the mouth of danger.
Please, Ma. There's so much bad coming from there. You can't see what I see. Just like I couldn't see what you were going through. I have to fix this on my own. Make it right.
Come back to me, Hazel. Promise me.
I promise.
I love you, my little bug.
I love you
There
too.
we go. I just want to get a picture of it. Isn't that, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. So, just for a tiny bit of catch up, Hazel beat Caramouche in the dream realm and rescued her mom from living a nightmare. And she got there because this guy named Rue helped her get there. And in exchange for that, she owes him a favor. And he said the favor, he gave her a hairbrush. And he said that all she has to do is give that hairbrush to Bunny Flood.
Wish me luck. I'm not out here in a few minutes. Call the authorities.
The false stitcher. And she has been called a false stitcher. So here's an interesting thing. So, like, Hazel is a weaver. And what a false stitcher is a person who steals the tools of a... Oh, look, there's a warthog and a crow. I bet they're best friends. But a false stitcher
I don't know
steals
what-
the tools.
What to say to her? What is there to even say?
You suck, lady. Yeah, that's what they do. They steal the, what's up, Foxy?
Oh, All of this stigma was coming from her the whole time.
So like this is so she stole tools from the Weaver, the tools that Hazel has right now that she swiped back. Well, she swiped back just the hooks, but her grandmother wields magic that does not belong to her. I think it's sort of like yeah, power and
We can come to an understanding. Maybe all of this will clear up.
See how positive she is? She's like, but I want to... She's still my grandma. She, like, cut out the heart of hugging Molly right in front of you.
All right.
Confront Buddy. So, yeah, it's, like, growing all... This corruption has grown all over her house. It's worse. It's worse than it was when
Lily?
she first got there.
Are you back? How did you... Oh. You're more powerful than I thought.
Yeah.
Is that Molly's heart?
Why didn't it work? It should have brought Sherry back.
You can't bring back the dead.
You did something, didn't you? That's why the magic failed.
I heard your baby's spirit crying. In a tree. She was in pain. I did everything I could to help her.
In pain? Or just in your way?
No, in pain.
You have no idea what loss feels like. When
She's so
Sherry
selfish.
drowned, I was so raw it hurt to breathe. I'd see cars with those baby on board signs and just want to ram them. This town's full of people who don't deserve their kids, who beat them right in the middle of a store. Why are their children still alive and not my Sherry?
I can't imagine what it's like to lose a child. But the things you've done ain't right.
Everything I'd done was for Sherry. You had no right to tamper with her spirit.
You had no right. You've hurt everyone around you. You murdered Molly.
I don't want to hear this.
You need to change. To make up for what you've done.
I can't. I don't even know what to live for anymore.
There is a way you can see Cherie again.
I don't believe in heaven if you came here to kill me.
No. But there is a town for folks who can't move on. Or won't. You can't do any more harm there. But think it through, Bunny. I've seen what happens to folks who can't let go of the past. Your choice.
Sherry's baby brush. She was so tender-headed, I'd get cross with her. Now I'd give anything to brush her hair again.
And you can, my darling.
I know who you are. It won't really be her.
You'll never be able to tell the difference, I promise.
I won't.
Not if you don't want to.
You're very kind.
There's a fine line between mercy and justice, ain't that right, Hazel Flood? You chose a hard road for yourself.
I know.
Good job, Mom! That's what I would do.
Are you hurt?
I'm
Go
okay.
get a goddamn car.
I'm okay. lot to tell you.
I got time.
My flame is so low, like a fading ember. But I hear you, mama, and I remember lessons taught about right and wrong. I was not so weak, but I was not that strong. The answers were there, you knew all along.
I don't know what that means.
'Cause
But
life
I know
is
I
a
recognize
fight to be
some of the thing about
won.
the family and inspirations.
Alone in the world and lost in the dark.
There's a lot of French people worked on this
I will
game.
make fire
The
from
music
my own
is
spark.
by a
For
French
many long
composer.
years I was selfish and numb. I went marching backward, be my own drum, searching for something where I came from. 'Cause life is a fight to be won. Counting the strands at my own pace. We are all connected, running a race. The world is not that simple. On your journey you must be nimble. Try saving all or saving none. 'Cause life is a fight to be won. My footsteps, they echo, I'm hearing crows. I follow the river where no one knows. Stories be telling what secret they hide. For truth is not out there, truth is inside. We are all hurting under cruel sun. I'll keep trying, this fight will be won. People are singing, hear the joyful cry. An endless chorus heard across the sky. Don't sleep no more, dreamer. Becoming maker, seeker. No one finds home. Life is a fight to be shown. No one finds home. Life is a life to be shown. No one fights alone. 'Cause life is a light to be shown.
I wanted to hear the whole song. And now we got a post-credit. There's a post-credit.
And that's how a new weaver came to be in Prospero.
Well, well. Not bad at all, Hazel Flood.
I appreciate it. I gotta get going. Instead, I meet Ma and Laurent for dinner.
Yay! So Laurent and her mother got back together. That's good. And that's the little guy that lives, that's the man that lives in the tree, or is the tree. And that's it. That's the game. Isn't that a great game? It's beautiful. And I love that I got to finish it. Just 100%. It was amazing. Boop. I finished on time, early even. So I'm gonna do that thing. You know what thing I'm talking about. Thank you so much for joining us. Calling Up Justice is Makeup Monday is a Calling Up Justice production. Special thanks to me, Maiamama. For more information on me, you can check out the links that I'm going to stick in the chat and the links that are in the show notes on YouTube. So that's linktree.com/Maiamama. I'm having so many issues right now. It's so hilarious. So, also, special thanks to executive producer Claudia Alick. For more information on Claudia, Alick, and Calling Up Justice, check out this link in the chat and in the show notes. And if you want to get involved in the Calling Up Justice community, check out this link from the Calling Up Justice website. That's callingupjustice.com. All right, y'all. I did the things. I love you. I'll talk to you on Wednesday for Gaming for Justice. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye. Oh, I have to click stop streaming, right? Oops. Okay, bye.